where they've had to teach, coach, or advise somebody on something? Okay, most of you. How successful did you think that interaction was on a scale of 1 to 10?
6.
6? Okay. Any others?
About 8.
8? Okay. So what we're going to talk to you about today is trying to optimize that interaction of coaching. Some people feel that coaching is quite simplistic and that there's just one right way to coach. I'm going to propose that, in fact, there's 3 different ways of coaching somebody. The first is to direct somebody. The second is to advise them. And the third is to question them and effectively question them. So the first one, directing. You must tailor the coaching technique depending on the current development of the person that you're coaching. So for example, a new starter, somebody that is new in role, some of you guys this could apply to, they need direction. They need to be told autocratically what they need to do, where they need to go, and how they need to do it. It needs to be very authoritarian, and you don't need to give them a choice. You need to tell them what to do, because they need to understand the role that they're going to do. And in this case, you need to lead them. You need to act as a leader for them. The second is advising. This is when somebody has understood their role a little bit more. They understand what they need to do. They usually know where they need to go. And they also understand some of the important things within the job role itself. So this would be more of a democratic process, whereby there will be a two-way dialogue between the trainer or the coach and the person that is getting coached. The dialogue will be them most of the time asking you questions to get a better understanding of exactly what it is that they're doing and if they're doing it correctly. They may make mistakes. This is okay. It is their time to learn from the mistakes, and at this point you can give them some advice on what they need to do better. And the final thing on that is you need to ensure that you support them with the advice that you give. So it needs to be very much praised when they're doing something correctly, and we need to be on the point if they're doing something incorrectly. We need to get that information immediately to them so that they can improve. The third and final technique for coaching is questioning. So effective use of questioning is where somebody is performing at a high level and you want them to understand, not through you telling them, through directing or advising them what they need to do, but you need to question them so that they can answer the question themselves. So you're not telling them anymore, you need to do this, I've told you how to do that. You need to ask them a question. How do you think that went? Why did that not go as you wanted it to go? Or how can you improve that process? You need to ensure that if you're doing this, the person is given a certain amount of autonomy, because in a situation, if they're not free to answer their own questions, nobody's going to answer it for them. All 3 of these techniques are very much to do with the situation. So you need to make sure that you're fitting the type of coaching that you use to the rate of performance that the person is on. So I'll clarify with a couple things. The three different ways of coaching. First is when somebody's a beginner, that is to direct them. The second is when they're slightly improved and they'll be more on advice and mentoring. And the final one is where you would be coaching them through effective use of questioning, and hopefully next time that you have a situation where you need to coach somebody, or that you're in a situation where you're slightly unsure as to what I should be telling this person, should I be questioning them, should I be directing them, you can tell using where they are currently in terms of their performance, in terms of how you coach them.